The recycled protein paste smelled especially acrid in the last chance diner, clinging to the air like a regret. Ristova wiped down the condensation on the observation dome. The muddy plains of Kepler 186f, a bleak reminder of their predicament. Tanaka status report. Grav drive is beyond repair, Captain, Tanaka reported, his voice trembling. The surge had fried everything. We's not going anywhere fast. Ristova sighed. They were stranded. Aboard the Raven *, a shuttle salvaged from a derelict colony ship, light years from any known Terran outpost. Their mission: investigate a faint energy signature originating from Delta 9, a grid sector previously marked as uninhabited. It had quickly devolved into a nightmare. Comms are still down? Interference, Captain. Heavy. Something's blocking any outgoing signal. The comms officer, Alpha 7, looked pale. I'm trying to cycle through frequencies but nothing. Ristova finished, a gaze drawn to the unsettling luminescence emanating from the direction of Delta 9. Thorne was staring at it, a strange, almost vacant expression on his face. Thorne, she addressed him sharply. Report. He didn't respond immediately, as if struggling to break free from his own thoughts. Then slowly he turned, his eyes distant. The resonance, it's strong, very strong. Resonance. Ristova pressed. Thorne's increasingly erratic behavior had been a growing concern. His connection to Echo 7, a pilot lost on a previous mission to Kepler 186f, was a sensitive and poorly understood topic. It calls to me, Captain, like a familiar song. He paused, then added with a chilling calmness, it wants us to understand. Ristova's hand instinctively went to her sidearm. Tanaka, keep an eye on him. Suddenly, the diner's emergency klaxon blared. Tanaka jumped, nearly knocking over a tray of nutrient paste. What was that? Ristova demanded. Initiative shuttle launch sequence initiated, Alpha 7 exclaimed, his eyes wide. But we didn't authorize a launch. They rushed to the shuttle bay. The Raven's tiny complement of personnel watched in stunned silence as the initiative shuttle, a small, nimble craft usually reserved for reconnaissance, lifted off, disappearing into the perpetual twilight of Kepler 186f. Who authorized that launch? Ristova barked. No one, Captain. I checked the logs. It's gone, vanished. Alpha 7 was practically hyperventilating. Thorne, Ristova said, turning to him. Do you know anything about this? Thorne simply stared at the receding silhouette of the shuttle, a faint smile playing on his lips. They are going where they must go. The comms officer suddenly gasped, clutching his head. I'm getting something. A signal massive. It's coming from the planet's core. He frantically began decoding the transmission, the display screen flickering with indecipherable symbols. What is it? Ristova demanded. The comms officer swallowed hard. It's a language. An ancient one. Untranslating, he paused, his voice cracking. It says wait. Join. A collective shudder went through the crew. What does that mean? Tanaka whispered. Before anyone could answer, Thorne began to walk towards the shuttle bay doors, his eyes fixed on Delta 9. Thorne, where are you going? Ristova shouted, but he didn't respond. He strode past them, a strange, almost serene expression on his face. As he reached the door, he turned back, his voice low and resonant. The Spire calls. I must answer. Then he stepped out into the gloom, disappearing into the alien landscape. Ristova watched him go, a dread tightening in her stomach. Security, restrain him, she ordered, but it was too late. Thorne was gone, swallowed by the darkness of Kepler 186f. Captain, Alpha 7 said, his voice trembling. I'm detecting a secondary signal, coming from the Spire. The massive obsidian spire dominating Delta 9 pulsed with an eerie green light, its form seeming to shift and writhe in the half-light. Ristova felt a wave of despair wash over her. They were not alone on Kepler 186f. And whatever had called to Thorne, it had plans for them all. She looked at the remaining crew, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. Prepare for immediate ascent, she commanded, her voice tight with suppressed panic. Get us out of this system, now. The last glimpse she had of Kepler 186f as the Raven broke orbit was of the Spire, glowing with an unnatural intensity, as if beckoning something or someone to join it.